Welcome to the Travel Vault, where we explore all aspects of traveling and explain how you can get the best out of your trips. Click the subscribe button and keep up with this channel to see even more visually stunning content. With massive glaciers, towering mountains, and plains populated with exotic animals, we certainly live in a vast and magnificent world. While pinpointing all of Mother Nature's greatest hits would take a lifetime, we believe these incredible vistas and awe-inspiring treasures, from Arizona to Antarctica, should be at the top of your bucket list. Tangjiaji National Forest is number 10. Tangjiaji National Forest, in northwest Hunan Province, has some of China's most remarkable and magnificent vistas. The picturesque location, which is part of the Wuling mountain range, is known for the hundreds of pillars and peaks that dot the landscape. These karst rocks, which are often covered in mist, are breathtaking, and many of them are over 200 meters tall. They soar over falling ravines and deep gorges, covered with subtropical rainforest, with dazzling rivers, lakes, and waterfalls strewn about. Number 9. The Northern Lights. The polar lights, with their mesmerizing hues, forms, and swirls, are an astonishing natural phenomenon that appear when there is solar activity. In the winter, when the nights are longer, you will have the best chance of seeing them. The greater your view will be the further north you drive and the further away from cities you travel. You can take tours into the woods to see the shimmering lights from remote, light-free areas and stay in lovely huts and campers, in addition to observing them from your window. The Serengeti migration is number 8. The Serengeti environment stretches from northeastern Tanzania to southwestern Kenya. The region is home to the world's largest mass movement of land mammals, as well as one of nature's most spectacular spectacles. Every year, 1 million wildebeest and 200,000 zebra travel 300 miles from Tanzania's southern Serengeti to Kenya's Masai Mara National Reserve's northern boundary. The Great Migration is arguably Africa's most spectacular safari site, and the world's most extraordinary natural wonder. Antarctica is number 7. Antarctica has the greatest average elevation of all the continents and is the coldest, driest, and windiest continent on the globe. Despite the fact that ice covers nearly all of Antarctica, it is technically a desert with little precipitation. Because much of the continent is higher than 2 miles above sea level, and because the Arctic Ocean covers the North Polar Zone, the ocean's relative warmth is transferred through the ice pack. Antarctica is colder than the Arctic. Penguins, blue whales, orcas, and seals are among Antarctica's marine biodiversity. Mount Bromo is number 6. Mount Bromo is an active volcano in East Java that is part of the Tengah Massif. It is not the highest peak in the Massif, but it is the most well-known at 2,329 meters. The location is one of Java's most popular tourist destinations. The volcano's top has been blown off, and the crater within is constantly spewing white smoke. It is surrounded by a fine volcanic sand sea of sand. The entire effect is eerie and disturbing. Number 5. Victoria Falls. If you thought Niagara Falls was big, wait till you see Victoria Falls, which has a 1,708-meter long curtain of water that reaches a height of 108 meters. Victoria Falls is the world's largest waterfall because of its epic magnitude. The unending flow of water that tumbles over the cliff is almost unbelievably beautiful. The falls were appropriately titled The Smoke That Thunders in the local Lozi language due to the cacophonous roar that rises from the gorge below and the fine spray that hangs in the air. Victoria Falls, located on the border between Zambia and Zimbabwe, must be seen to be believed. Number 4. Grand Canyon. The Grand Canyon is famous all around the world, and needs no introduction. One of the world's largest canyons must be experienced in person to be fully appreciated. It's always a massive sculpture of light and shadow that barrels its way through a spectacular terrain, whether you visit the north, south, east, or west rim sections. There are numerous paths and overlooks across the national park that contains it. Cape Royal on the north rim offers a panoramic view of many of the Grand Canyon's prominent features. Through steep, winding trails, you can even reach the canyon floor, which is nearly a mile deep in some spots. Number 3. Ha Long Bay is. Ha Long Bay, in northern Vietnam, seems like something out of a fantasy novel, with thousands of limestone karst islands of various forms and sizes. Ha Long translates to descending dragons, which describes the shape of the limestone outcrops that protrude from the water. Some of the islands have lakes, while others are hollow, containing a colorful fairy tale of grottos. An overnight boat excursion is a fantastic option to view as many islands as possible while taking in the beauty of the bay. Number 2. The Amazon rainforest. The Amazon jungle contains 390 billion trees, if you lived long enough to count that high. To be fair, this figure is mind-boggling, but the Amazon rainforest, which covers roughly 34% of the Amazon River basin, is an amazing piece of nature. It is the largest tropical rainforest on the planet. Brazil accounts about 60% of the rainforest, with significant portions in Peru and Colombia. Neighboring countries have lesser portions. The rainforest is certainly rich in unusual flora and wildlife. Number 1. The Great Barrier Reef. The Great Barrier Reef, the world's largest coral reef system, is absolutely massive. It stretches over 1,400 miles and is visible from orbit, with 900 islands dotting this vast ecosystem. Snorkeling and scuba diving are the greatest ways to explore the rich underwater ecosystem, while boat tours, kayaking, and even helicopter rides provide a different perspective on the reef's massive size. It's an unforgettable experience to gently sail over the pristine turquoise waters, where dolphins, sea turtles, and the reef itself can be seen below the waves. Thank you for watching, and click the subscribe button to see even more visually stunning content.